Hi guys, it's Danny. Alrighty, today I just wanted to show you some strange things with some of my Cattleya orchids. Now if you watched my orchid tour, you remember that I told you that this one had a growth that managed to stumble on the edge of the pot and it got mutated, it didn't grow, it was compromised. Well, I dissected it because I was curious why it was so plump. Lo and behold, we have some buds here. Now this growth is really mutilated because it did not have space and I didn't see it in time. Oh well, it happens. So when I saved it, it continued to grow, but it was really deformed. I mean, this one is as old as this growth and you can see the size difference. But look what this one did. I actually peeled off the sheath and it was just like a leaf. It wasn't as flimsy as a sheath. I kind of peeled it off. It dried away, but I discovered buds, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 buds here, which is nice. I really do hope they get to bloom, but I'm not sure. This one is producing another growth right beside it, so yeah, it sensed something went wrong, but it's still producing some buds. I'm not sure how the effect will be when it's gonna bloom. Perhaps it's gonna look really deformed, but I'm curious to see what happens with this one. Alrighty, and the second orchid, please excuse the harsh sun, but I don't have the drapes in my windows. I've got them down to wash them. Alrighty, so how do I show this? This is the CG Roebbling from Rachel. I didn't expect it to do any buds, to produce any buds this year because there was no sheath, and usually this orchid produces a sheath, but there's something in there and it's growing. Something is poking from that little tiny mutated sheath right there. I'm not sure if it's a bud or anything, but it's really interesting. Let's see if we can give you a better, whoopsie, angle. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. So something is poking there. I mean, yesterday it didn't look like that. If it's gonna be buds, I don't know. Cattleyas rarely do this. I mean, if they're the type of orchid which produce a sheath and there's no sheath, they rarely bloom from something like this. When you see the nubbin, yeah, there's no buds. But sometimes, on rare occasions, they can produce buds. And yeah, this is quite interesting. I want to see how this one develops. It would be cool to have some flowers, but it would be sad to have mutated flowers because this orchid is quite beautiful. And by the way, the other orchid that I showed you, that orchid does not produce sheaths. So that one produces the buds directly from the cane. But when the leaf actually opens, the buds are already there. So this is the one I was talking about. Here I can already feel the buds. They're like this. I think they're the same size as the other ones that I showed you, but I can already feel them. So when this leaf will open, the buds will be there, quite grown. So there's a difference between this one and the CG Roebbling. CG Roebbling, as far as I know, produces sheaths. Okay, this is the Tropical Pointer. I really love this one. I didn't get to enjoy the blooms. So as you can see, she matured a growth this past summer and she has a sheath here, but there's no buds that I can see. No, there's no buds really. However, it is producing another growth here, and right now something's happening. As you can see, the leaf is kind of struggled by this sheath, but if I look at the orchid, it would seem that it kind of happens. I mean, the leaves pleating like this means that it's in its natural habit to do this. So it's okay if I have some pleated leaves. This would mean that I do have a bump here, but there's a second bump right here. So I'm not sure if these are buds because this one is supposed to create a sheath and then wait and then bloom. So I'm not sure what's going on, and I'm trying to look with a flashlight, but I cannot really see anything. I don't know, I'm impatient because I want to see some blooms from this one, but certainly, and you can actually see the bumps. There's one here, and that's it. So maybe they're buds. I don't know. I hope so. We're gonna see, but I'm so impatient. Alrighty, so these were the Cattleya orchids that kind of stress me lately. They don't stress me, but I'm just too impatient. I just really want to see some blooms because this one and the CG Roebbling, and the other one, the Tropical Pointer, are just so pretty. Two of my favorite Cattleya orchids, really, that I currently own. So I would be so happy if I would have some buds. But I really honestly don't know what's going to happen with this one. This one kind of defies the laws. In Rachel's climate, it only blooms once a year. It has a very specific growth pattern. You know what she's gonna do. She's on time. She's, seasoned. But with me, it's a little bit off season. I mean, it's producing another growth here. Did not produce sheath, but it's trying to put some buds out, and this usually happens in the springtime, not in autumn. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really curious. Alrighty, thank you for watching. What do you guys think? Did you ever have weird experiences with Cattleya orchids? I know they can sometimes give you surprises, but I was kind of used to them following a pattern. Well, not anymore. Okay, so let me know your experiences with Cattleya orchids in the comment section below. Also, feel free to leave me any other types of questions regarding orchids or suggestions for videos. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos from me. I post on a daily basis. That was my phone. If you click on the left side of your screen, you'll be directed to orchinature.com, where you'll find care sheets, identification sheets, and also you can talk to us in the forum section. And on the right side of your screen, you can click to watch another Cattleya orchid video. Thank you for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye!